What's up, fight fans? Greetings from the Wrestleverse. This is Lady J and Daryl, and it's time to take it to the ring. Today, we are reviewing New Japan Strong's episode 79, New Beginnings USA Tour from February 20th. Check this out, y'all. So, New Japan Strong, love me some New Japan Strong. Our first match is a tag team match. Check it out. The LA Dojo's DKC and Kevin Knight representing LA. And Seattle is absolutely loving them. Defy, the local boys in Seattle, are sending out Midnight Heat, Eddie Pearl and Ricky Gibson. They are the Defy Tag Team Champions right now. Now, this match gets a slow start. So DKC is like, I am a man full of fire, and he sends Eddie Pearl in to the sheltering arms of his tag team partner because he is just a mess. Now, at this point in the match, I'm a little bit surprised that the Midnight Heat is taking such a beating. They are the Defy Tag Team Champs. Okay, give them a break. There's lots of quick grappling because Eddie is not letting him get a grip. Knight comes in strong. DKC double team up against Eddie, and they only get a 1 count cover. And then DKC decides he's going to karate chop the neck of Midnight Express. And they're like, oh no, we ain't taking this karate chops. We're going to show you what we're made of. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the back Sabbath. Check it out.
But it's oh my God!
Oh, yeah. Finally, we're getting some nice tag team action from Midnight Heat. Now, commentary at this point is making me a little bit crazy because Ian is just like, yeah, Alex is Russian, big freaking deal. But Ian is just going off on all these stupid Russian stereotypes, and it's just killing me. It's killing my mood. It's killing the match. I am just waiting for Alex Kozlov to like accidentally punch Ian in the throat. Like, whoosh. Anyways, might have a little bit of ADD. So back to our match. Midnight Heat, they are not the hometown heroes, even though I thought they would be since we're in Seattle and they're from Seattle. But Midnight Heat is definitely better at keeping the DKC in the corner, keeping them where they want them, making tags to benefit themselves. And I'm starting to give them a little bit of credit here. You know, I liked the back Sabbath, but this is what I don't like. Watch this. You see this? You see this? Okay, so yes, lime-colored trunks, panties, obviously pushing into the way. It's kind of like when you're watching pro wrestling and you see people prematurely kind of jump back into a gut punch, and you're like, you know, you're kind of like feeding this stigma that professional wrestling is fake. I hate you right now. So anyways, this match has a lot of grappling, a lot of basic moves. You know, LA Dojo, Young Lions, obviously not the greatest Defy tag team wrestling action, but we get some more action for you to watch. And initially I'm like, oh, looks good. I like the setup for tag team pain. I'm like, yeah, Knight, splash him, smash him. And then I'm like, oh no, no. Lime panties, you just pushed Knight off so you could take the splash from your partner. The setup is so obvious and it's killing me. Maybe I'm going to take back my rating for this whole lineup. But this first match is just between commentary and like really bad setups. I am dying. And the end. What a freak win. I don't like it. You see what's going on here? He's literally holding his boot. He probably could have gotten the rope break, but he's holding his boot and he wins. Midnight Heat wins. And the people, they are booing this win so bad. And even commentary finally has something I can agree with. They are also hating this like crappy, dirty win. All right, let's move on. Now, next up, we have the Mr. No Days Off Fred Rosser versus Gabriel Kidd. I don't know about you, but people are still talking about that Gabriel Kidd versus Eddie Kingston match. Hello. And Fred Rosser, he's no one to joke with. He is the first person to pin the Tom Lawler, yes, Team Filthy, Tom Lawler in a New Japan ring. So it's going to be strong. Now, look at these two. They are starting strong, like real expression of power as these two guys lock up, and they do not give in until the freaking ref breaks them up. They're still going at it for like a while. And we're still locked, but this time in a headlock. And shoulder tackles, these guys are trying in vain. It's like they're not going anywhere. They're just hitting walls. Rosser's not getting it in. Kidd's not getting a shoulder tackle down. It's like they're equally matched or something. We do, however, see a nice Sato suplex. And a huge lariat stops the two. And they finally decide to take a break outside of the ring. Now, on for some Iron Shin competition, shall we? And forearms connect back and forth, back and forth, and back and forth. And a back slap Kid. Ooh, we're going to piss off Rosser with that one. And he is mad. And then all of a sudden, I'm wondering, is this a boxing match or a wrestling match, guys? They are going at it. And in my head, I'm just watching them go and go and go. And there goes my doorbell. Love you, Amazon. And back in my brain, I'm thinking, macho man, macho. Yeah, this is like a freaking macho man is running in my head. These guys are taking it to the max. Kid has finally taken this match to the ground, sitting down. He's throwing a fit because we're really not getting anywhere, and Rosser's finally getting around. And have you ever wondered where cauliflower ears come from? Yeah, watch this. Bam. Bam. Rosser's trying to like cover his ears, so bam. Bam. Bam, 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 bam. This goes on for a while. And then as this match progresses, I'm like looking, I'm like, how did their wrist tape get all unjangled and all over the place? Are we setting up for a choke out via wrist tape? Maybe. So beautiful Death Valley driver from Rosser for a 2.5 count cover. Oh yeah, finally getting some good covers. And one more gets Fred Rosser the win. This was an ugly battle, people. You see this ending? Like they're both like out on the ground. They got the ice packs. Like Rosser's like covering his ears because they messed up each other's ears. Yeah, this was an epic battle. Macho man, macho. Okay, sorry. Now, we're moving on to the epic US of J Open Challenge Tour. Who is our mystery man? Our mystery man. So far, we've seen Christopher Daniels. Who are we going to see face Jay White? Jay White, mind you, if you don't really like him, you got to know that he is the only Grand Slam champion in New Japan Pro Wrestling right now. It is a distinction given to a professional wrestler who has won 4 specific championships within the promotion throughout the course of their career. It's kind of a big deal. So, who is this mystery opponent? None other than Jay White. And no. Come on, girl. What was that? Jay White's freaking out because it's Jay Lethal. Jay versus Jay. Even the people are like, Jay. And I was like, wait, which Jay are we chanting for though? We gotta like break it up. We gotta break it to Lethal or like Switchblade. Anyways, the people, the me, were absolutely loving it. And Jay, he's in there and he's like strutting, and every strut he does, the people are like losing their freaking minds? Now, commentary is asking, does Lethal have an advantage tonight? Because he's actually been having a lot more matches lately. And, you know, he is a champ versus another champ. I don't know, guys. But when these guys lock up, the lockup, we will continue to watch and see who reigns supreme. There are lots of displays of strength. Not like a freaking Macho Man match, but Jay White taking down Lethal and Jay Lethal hoisting up Jay White. But watch this. Watch this. Hip toss, cartwheel, drop kick. Oh, yeah. Followed by a springboard drop kick sends Jay White to the outside. Now, Hikuleo is standing ringside in support of his Bullet Club leader, and he decides to enforce with a little bit of interference in this match. Not too bad. Not like, you know, we're all going to get our panties in a bunch mad, but enough to kind of put the brakes on Jay Lethal there for a minute. Now, at this point, the people changed their chant to, "Let's go, Lethal." Yep, we're clarifying. So, a DDT plants Lethal, slowing him down for just a second. We are 5 minutes into this match. And I love how Alex always corrects a clothesline call. He's like, it's a lariat. Lariat. He's not like super rude about it, but like you say clothesline and it's not, he's like, yes, that was a strong lariat. Now, Hikuleo isn't there to stop Lethal's suicide dive this time. And we finally see a cradle. I do not like a cradle for a cover. They make me crazy. I do like a nice torture rack planted in the center of the ring. Oh, yeah. Check out this beautiful video. Lethal, hail to the king, baby. Flying elbow straight on Jay White. We move into this front face lockup, and each man is trying so hard to suplex each other. They just can't do it. 10 minutes in now, and Jay White, he pulled off a very difficult and heavy suplex. Lethal is not a small or light guy, but White is like, I'm going to make this suplex happen. Oh, yeah. And then he follows up with this big running European uppercut, and Lethal is down. Oh, man. Lethal, he summons up enough energy to enziguri Jay White, and he's out of the ring. And almost Blade Runner by Jay White. But these two champs, they're not going to let this end quickly. Now, is Lethal at this point playing possum? He's down in the corner. He's like, oh, my knee. And the ref's like, oh, we'll give you a break. And Jay White's like, no. He kind of bypasses the ref for a second, goes after Lethal's knee. And it's like, Lethal, where did you get this energy, Mr. My knee is killing me? Was it a desperate super kick? Like, it happened so fast, my picture's so freaking blurry. And now we are 15 minutes in, people. 15 minutes into this match. And now we are down into a figure 4 ankle lock. And Lethal is keeping it dirty. It's not dirty. It's just kind of vicious. I mean, Lethal is wrenching on freaking Jay White. He's dragging him in. He's like, bam. Freaking Jay White. He's hurting, but he knows what's nearby. You know what he was reaching for? The ropes. Lethal was like all about getting him in the middle of the ring, and he gave him just enough room to get a rope break. Now, we're back to forearm exchanges. And Lethal, like Jay for once, is playing the game right. He's like, oh, I strike, and then you strike, and then I strike, and then you strike. And then Jay's like, cutter. And everyone's like, hey, wait a second. We were playing the forearm game. And no. And then Lethal, oh, Manuel. What's up, Manuel? Welcome back, man. Lethal, he couldn't land his lethal injection. And then White's Blade Runner was countered again, we get this 2 count cover by Lethal, a Cobra clutch suplex for Lethal, 20 minutes and 7 seconds into this match. Jay White finally pulls off the Blade Runner for the win. Do we need to watch that again? Was that just too fast? Can we get an instant replay? There he goes. There. Yeah, the Blade Runner is a pretty quick move. He is our winner. And like, sometimes I wish Jay White had more of like, I know he's from New Zealand. I wish he had more of like a hardcore Kiwi accent because I'd probably enjoy his speeches a little bit more. Anyways, so he's like, give me the mic. I won. This is my open championship, whatever. And then he starts off by saying, Seattle, which is a great cheap pop because you're in Seattle. And everyone's like, yeah. And he's like, shh, I'm talking. So it was, I don't know, it was just kind of funny. Anyways, so he ends up calling Jay Lethal out to like a rematch. And he's like, hey, maybe I'll just crash on you over at AEW. And he's like, but Jay Lethal, you're old news. I'm looking for the future of New Japan Strong. And so he's still keeping his open challenge. Who will step up to his open challenge? He's like, there's a lot of free agents out there. Yes. Lexi and I have been using the word free agent a lot lately. And he's like, they can't keep a job like Jay White can. Come and get me. Give yourself a little bit of airtime. Anyways, so that was it. It was great. We here at Take It to the Ring, we like to give an overall fight card rating. A number 5 is Fight Forever. A number 4 is This Is Awesome. Number 3 is You Still Got It. 2 is what? And 1 is boring. Just watch our freaking review. I wasn't ready for this to be over yet. Like, I was kind of hoping that like someone would show up to Jay White's like open challenge, like right there and then, at least set us up for next time. I got a little caught up in that last match. The first match just killed me. I was like, oh my God, gave me something to complain about. But, you know, I watched Jay White's speech, which isn't my thing, and I loved it. I'm going to give it a 4. Tell me what you think. Please take a moment to tell me all about your New Japan love in a comment, a like, a share, and subscribe. And for more WrestleCap videos, click that link below. Until next time, folks, I'm Lady J, and this is Daryl. Keep it lucha.